How's it going, everyone? Chase here, and behind me is a 2025 KZ Durango HT. This is the 220 RKD. We're going to be just under 7,600 pounds dry and about 26 foot 6 inches long overall. We're just going to run through the inside and the outside on this, show you all some of the features on the inside, and tell you a little bit more about the construction of these. God has graced us with a perfect day for an awning, which rarely ever happens here in Oklahoma. So I've got this sucker fully extended, got that LED strip light on, 4-point electric auto level, good size storage on this. And we're gonna go through, like I said, more of the exterior in just a minute, but you will have your MoRide step above steps with the safety rail. Something special KZ does is the 2-year bumper to bumper warranty and a full glass door. Just beautiful every time you look at it, especially when it's cleaned up right. But coming up on the inside here, let me shut the door behind me. This is a rear kitchen, 2 ACs, 2 15K ACs, fully ducted in here. But here in the kitchen, you're gonna have solid wood cabinet doors and drawers. So plenty of storage all the way around this. Something fun that I do like that KZ does, if this was straightened out a little bit more, there we go, is your preventative maintenance. So they actually, if you've never had a camper before, they try to take care of you as best they can. They are one of the oldest fifth wheel manufacturers out there right now. So they've been doing this for a while. We've got cabinet doors screwed into the wall. This is gonna have Azdel inside and out. And if you don't know anything about Azdel, Azdel is a man-made component. So it's pretty big in the RV industry, especially today, but gets rid of the Luan that usually sits in your walls. So we've got that on the outside and the inside here. We're gonna have a 12-volt Furrion fridge, and this sucker is just, I mean, small doors for your French door, but it definitely leaves you some clearance around the doors and here in the kitchen. Pull out freezer drawer. So you've got all your space there, but being 12-volt, this is gonna stay cold running through your truck, so you don't have to worry about that. But you also have 400 watts of solar on the roof, plus a 2,000 watt inverter. It's a little white Zentrax box out there, Zentrax. And you've got a deceiving little microwave, but it's a whole lot of fun to look at. So you've got your whole panel here. You will have your light that I forgot to turn on. There's your light. Nice window here at the kitchen. Press membrane countertops and a big sink cover right there. And so that's just up and available. If you just want to make this a little bit more countertop space, you absolutely can. If not, you've got your big stainless steel sink. If I set this to the side right fast, this will have your pull-out sprayer, so be able to get those dishes from anywhere. Or if you need to fill up a pot, just bring it over to the side, pop it out, right like that. And I get to tell service it's about time to winterize this, because woke up today and we were in the 40s, so we've started winterizing our campers out here. Odd time for October here in Oklahoma, but we're getting there. They do send it with a trash can and plenty of storage down here as well. PEX piping pretty much throughout until you have a few right there, but even then they're actually using the correct connections, so you're not using the same connections that you would on PEX piping. But here's your drawers. These are on ball bearing drawer guides with soft close, right like that. And once again, just storage pretty much everywhere you look, even up under here with your dinette. And this is a free moving dinette that you can strap down or collapse it down into a bed, take it out the door if you want to. It will fit through the door once it's collapsed down. TV is just above it with your sound bar that's already connected up, ready to go. You do have an outside JBL speaker as well that's Bluetooth, but still more storage all the way up and around. Motion sensor light up there that I forgot to turn on. You will have the small vent fan up in the kitchen, and then you're just going to have this lighting all the way through. Dual ducted ACs with the Coleman Mox residential filters in those. Makes it real nice and easy if your allergies are like mine, which are awful. Makes it real easy to go to Lowe's, Home Depot, replace those. That's going to be on both the front and the back AC. You're going to have plenty of tall slide outs. I am about 5'7", so not too tall, not one to show off height by any means, but for a camper this short and this light, those are pretty good height in your slide outs. Whew, I'll find my words eventually. I'd say probably about 6 foot, give or take. And then you will have your theater seats sitting here in the slide out as well. These are going to be heat, massage, and power recline with your power center here in your cup holders that can fold up as well. What's nice with Durango and KZ using your 400 watts of solar, that 2000 watt inverter, they also make all of your outlets hot. So running off solar, all of these outlets in here will work inside and out. Got that main AC control right here, and then your control panel here. So what's nice about this is being able to connect to that Lippert 1 control, and I will have a video coming out going over that and how that works with your camper and your leveling. Because like I said, this does have a 4-point electric auto level, but being able to control this whole camper from your phone all the way down to your leveling, your slides, awnings, water pump, whatever it might be. Here is your inverter. There we go. I'll find my words. Inverter control panel here. Another hot outlet right there. And just going over some of their solar package just right there. They do have a few options to where you can upgrade and you can really just be fully off the grid with this, adding lithium batteries and things like that. But what's really nice is even though this is a Durango half ton, you're really not sacrificing any of your construction. So this is still going to be made like your normal Durango with the solid wood cabinet doors. You're really just making a few things lighter, like your press membrane countertops. In Durango, those would be solid surface. But actual wall construction and construction of the camper is going to be the same as a Durango for less price and a whole heck of a lot lighter. So coming up here into the bathroom and bedroom, you don't have too bad of steps, and you've got a pretty darn sturdy grab handle here. Nice window here in the hallway, and one door that actually opens going into the bedroom, but we'll get there in a minute. Right here going into the bathroom, they use a pocket door. And it's really not even a pocket door, it's a full sliding door, so you don't have to worry about anything getting stuck behind there. But something interesting that they did that not a lot of people do anymore is adding a little lock on the door. Now, this can be used from both sides, but you can see you've got this little hook here, just pops right into there, and then your door's locked. And then you've got your press membrane countertops in here too. Solid wood cabinet doors, soft close drawers, and a whole heck of a lot of storage just above here. I'll get to why that is in just a second. You've got your medicine cabinet right here. And then your Furrion tankless water heater right here as well. And what's nice about that, I mean, just taking endless hot water, or taking an endless shower if you want to, because you don't run out of hot water. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. You do have an upgraded shower head right here, and plenty of room in this shower. I believe this is a 30 by 36 shower. Once again, about 5'6", give or take. Got plenty of head height in here. You don't have to worry about that. If you do, you've got your skylight here, and you still have plenty of height. Something that doesn't really ever happen is this shower curtain going right up. I mean, about a hand width, a little bit more from the ceiling, which usually you'll see those end way down here. For some reason, I don't know. It's just the way the RV industry works. That's what they decided to do. But you do have a porcelain toilet down here as well. And talking, since we're down by your floor, all the way through here is 5/8 tongue and groove plywood flooring, and that's all the way through the camper. So you're once again keeping the weight down, going away from OSB or anything like that, keeping that weight down from all the glue, and you're being built like your house. You've got 2 slide outs on this camper. One is going to be right here in the bedroom. Obviously the other one is going to be your theater seats. But for something this small, you're getting massive amount of storage right there. And you've got drawers all the way around. And these aren't even head knockers. That's what's really impressive. You got plenty of space down underneath the bed or down underneath the cabinets where you don't have to worry about knocking your head every single time. You do have 110s and 2 USBs on both sides of the bed. They did do them opposite, which is a little strange, but it is what it is. If you want to switch those around, I'm sure you can. It just takes a little bit of wiring, but even then you've got more storage all the way around here. And this is a true queen bed with more storage up underneath. And now all that storage in the bathroom makes space for this little cabinet right here, which if you want is more storage, or it is a combo washer and dryer hookup right in here. So you have more hanging space if you're taking a quick trip, or if you want to full-time in this like I have some customers do. Pop in your washer and dryer in there and you're good to go. You've got 2 ducts running here in the bedroom. Like I said, dual ducted all the way through, but that means each person gets their individual duct. So run that to that side, the other one to that side. If you sleep hot, you don't need to worry about it. And here we are. So we are set to 67, or set to 72, sorry, and it's 67. Pretty cool outside today, but still impressive, especially since I just turned this on not too long ago. I'll just show you some of that storage in here. And these cabinets do hold themselves up. Once again, solid wood. Yeah, they just did a really good job on this camper. Towel storage here in your bathroom. And still. Alrighty, sorry about that. Got a phone call that I had to take right fast. But as I was saying, you do have this vent here in the bathroom and your vent hood once again on that small vent fan. So wish they would go to the bigger one. But also understanding this is all for a price point as well. And then you do have the retractable shower curtain right there. And so that will have a squeegee on the inside. Squeegee itself off, you don't have to worry about that. And your floor vents all the way through, because those do produce the best and most amount of airflow into the camper. But just give you one more quick look at this before we go take a peek on the outside. They did a really good job on this floor plan, getting everything to fit how they needed to there. So let me know what you think about it, what you like, what you don't, what you would change about it, and I will see you on the outside. Alrighty everyone, now that we're back on the outside of this 220 RKD, we're going to go through it, show you the options on the outside as well. Once again, some of the construction. Look at this awning. Sorry, I get really excited when I can put the awning out. Like I said, rare times does it happen in Oklahoma, but God was with me today, so let's get started on here. Here in your pass-through, you're going to have the 2,000 watt inverter. It is a Xantrex, so you've got it all hooked up there, and you can control it inside as well. Here's that JBL speaker that I was talking about right there. It's a little Flip 6, and it works fantastic. In my opinion, it works a little bit better than your normal outside speakers that you would usually find on a camper. You do have a spot to put in a TV if you'd like to, and this Flip 6 does have its USB cord right there, but you do have another spot for a USB. You do have forced heat into your underbelly in here with all your water lines running, so you are fully enclosed with forced heat. It's a 3-season extended camper is what I would call it, and you do have a motion sensor light right there. Just beside it is going to be your battery box, and this does have a solar connection. What's nice is this solar cable runs directly to the battery, so it doesn't stop in the battery disconnect. So pretty much you're constantly getting a charge to your battery if you're getting sunlight. These are all slam latch doors coming down. You've got your furnace vent right there. You're prepped for marriage counselors. It's what I call rear and side cameras. Your low point drains just situated right here, and these are big old tires. A lot of times on these half-ton fifth wheels, you're going to find that they'll put normal travel trailer tires on here. No, these are actual fifth wheels, actual fifth wheel tires. So I think they were 16s. Yeah, I think they're 16s on here, but you are all good to go. You do have the MoRide CRE 3000 suspension, so you've got 6 inches of movement, 3 up, 3 down, and you're good to go with that. 4-point electric auto level, like I said, and your leash latch and bottle opener just right there. Let you see it from the back side here. Furrion tankless water heater right there, and a 3,000 pound hitch that you can put, so you are able to tow with this. You do have your 4-pin connection and your safety chain wings on here. Furrion tankless water heater, like I said. See if we can figure this out right fast. If I can do this one-handed, probably not, knowing my luck. Ah, look at that. There we are. I can't see what size the tank is, or what size the tank, what the BTUs on this are. I believe it's a 42,000 BTU tankless water heater, but as always, I could be wrong, so I will have full link to the camper in the description below. I cannot figure this out to save my life, so I'll come back to it. Stay, don't move. Like I said, you are prepped for a rear side camera up there. I've got to try this one more time before I leave. Hey, look at that. Had to flip it to the other side, but we're all good. Fully walkable roof with your ladder up there already attached. Rack and pinion slide out here, and you are prepped for slide out toppers as well. You will have your gray water dump back here for your kitchen, which is nice and color coded, with your spare tire down there. And you've got plenty, I mean, you can see it's all fully enclosed there. Other thing I forgot to mention on the inside is you do have tire pressure monitoring system already on there as well. So all of your tires will have that monitor system. Gray and black tank dumps are right here, color coded again. Your side camera, there we go, right there. And then this little pipe runs up into here to allow your hoses to come up in here, keeps everything fully enclosed, ready to go. We're running on the Nautilus P4 system, so just being able to quickly switch between whatever camp style you want. City water and your black tank flush right there as well, and your outside spray hose, cable satellite hookup, and even your pump switch out here. So everything is just nice and centralized, and all your pipes just sit right behind this panel, makes it real easy to get to. More storage up there, but we'll get to that in just a second. 2 30-pound propane tanks right here, and your auto level system, which is password protected. I will have a video coming out on this as well, just showing you how to work it, how to hook up to it on the app, and where to go from there. Now, Durango does use a Schwintek slide out system, but whether you're for them or against them, they do them right. It's fully braced around the slide out. It's a light slide, so you don't have to worry about too much weight being on it. And I really haven't seen a Schwintek problem with the Durango because of how they prep the camper for the use of it. And I mean, even things like this are used on your really high-end Riverstones and things like that. So as long as you do it right, Schwintek can treat you right. You've got more storage all up here, plenty of storage, easy access to your leveling jacks on both sides, and it's a metal bottom, so you can put your hoses or anything you want in there. Nice easy lock on the door. And yeah, so like I said, this is the 2025 Durango HT. This is the 220 RKD. If you have any questions about this camper, give me a shout. If you did like the video, just leave it a like down below. If you have any questions, or if there's something I missed, just let me know in the comments down below. If you'd like to see another camper, just click on the link down below. You can tell me what brand you want to see, what exact floor plan you want to see. And if you have any prayer requests, there's also a link for that. I don't want your information. I just want to help pray for you. Praying is such a powerful tool that we can use, and we don't use it enough. So If you do have any prayer requests, just let me know and just click on that link, fill it out, and we can join in the power of prayer together. But if you did have a great time, please hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.